In this video we show a technique that you can use in your dialog components to add new rows to the repeating section. So obviously the repeating section makes it very easy to add a row to the repeating section by just simply clicking the little plus button over here. But you might want to first prompt for information from the user before adding the new row to the repeating section. So if I rerun this dialog over here and I go there and I type in say 123 Main Street, and now I click this new row button over here, rather than adding the new row immediately, we first bring up a dialog box where the user can actually enter the data for the new row in the dialog, and then when they click the OK button, so I'm going to go there and type in say 23 Circle Road and then New York, when they click the OK button, this little pop-up window is closed and the new row is added to the repeating section. So in this video we're going to talk about how easy it is to actually do that using the dialog. So first of all, I'd like to point out that this pop-up dialog is not actually another component, it's actually part of the current component. So let's go now and see how we did that. So first, you can see here that I've got controls on the dialog called new address, type new address, new city, new state, new postal code, and then my two buttons, add new row and cancel. So all of these controls here are not actually visible on the dialog when the dialog shows. And the reason that they're not visible is that they've been wrapped inside a container, and I've given this container an ID of add record dialog, but I haven't actually hidden it. So in and of itself, that wouldn't cause the dialog to not show those controls. However, if I go look here at my button here for new row, and if I go into edit mode on this button, I can see that this button has been defined to open a pop-up window, and if I edit this action, I can see that the button content is contents of a container, and the container is the ID of the container over there, this add records dialog. So because I've said here that the window that is displayed, the contents of this window is this container is now automatically hidden until this button is pressed. So now at runtime, when I press this button over here, those controls in this container now are shown. So previously they were hidden, and now they are shown. So now let's continue with looking at what's going on. So when I click this button, you can see that what I'm doing is, the first thing that I'm doing is I'm opening up this window as a modal window, and again, as I mentioned, I've set the container, the window contents, to just be the contents of a container, and I've removed the height and the width so that the window automatically resizes. Then I've gone to inline JavaScript, and what I've done in inline JavaScript is I've said I'd like to automatically fill in the value of new address with the value of the address in the repeating section row that currently has focus. Now of course I could have gone and done this for all of the other controls, but you can do that in your own dialogues. So now let's go take a look at what the OK button does. So let me pause now and pick this up in the next video.